Hello, good day people. Welcome to Nazi Fashion Academy online class. We're teaching you how to achieve this structured sleeve. Are you seeing it? Hope it's clear. Okay. So in order to achieve this sleeve, I'll be using the width of my pattern paper as 27. That's what I have on my pattern paper. If you are working on this width, depends on the size of the sleeve you want, how big you want your sleeve or how small you want it. You can use at most 30 inches. If you are using 30 inches for your sleeve, for your pattern paper, the width of your pattern paper, the length is going to be half of the 30 inches. That means if I'm using 30 inches here, that means I will be using 15 inches as the length of my paper. But if I'm using 28 inches, for example, then my length is going to be 14 inches. Okay? But now what I have on my pattern paper is 27 inches at dot. So 27 divided by 2, I will having 13.5. So that is what I will use here as my length. So I have 13.5 here. So the next thing I will do is to get my midpoint. To get the midpoint of this my pattern paper, just watch what I'm doing. You fold your paper to get my midpoint. Okay? I open up. Then use my pencil to rule it out. Okay. Hope you are seeing my pencil well. This is my midpoint. So now from my midpoint, I'll mark 4 inches from this side. But this 4 inches depends on the person's shoulder measurement. This 4 inches is for shoulder, 16 inches shoulder. So I mark my 4 inches. I have my 4 inches. So at this point where I marked my 4 inches, I'll go in by the right by 2 inches. Then from this left, I go in by 2 inches as well. So I connect. That means I'm having a straight 4 inches, but 2 inches by this side and 2 inches on the other side. So I'll connect like so, crossing the midpoint line, 2 inches on each side. So I'll come to the side of this. I'll go into by 2 inches in a slanted form. Just look at the way I'm placing my ruler, my tape, I mean. I'll go in by 2 inches. I mark facing the midpoint line. I come to the right hand side. I do the same thing. I'll go in by 2 inches as well. So now I'll connect from this point. Just watch what I'm doing. Okay, so this is what we have here. So right now I'm going to connect from this my 2 inches down to the edge of my paper. You connect from these 2 inches down to the edge of your paper. I'm trying as much as possible to make this pencil visible for you to see it very well. So you do the same thing on this other side. Come to this edge. I'll give my sleeve a curve. I'll go in by 2 inches here. Then at this other edge, I'll go in by 2 inches as well. So I'll connect. I'm using my free hand to connect now. You can use your curve ruler and connect. So the same thing I do here, I'll do the same to this other edge of the paper. I'll go in by 2 inches as well. Go in by 2 inches too. Then I'll connect. Just so that my sleeve doesn't have a sharp edge. Let me trace it out with a marker so you can see it very well. I don't know if you're seeing this one, so I should trace them out with my marker. Even though my marker is acting funny. I believe you're seeing what I'm doing. I'm just trying to trace out my pencil line with a marker so you can see it very well. I have my 2 inches here, 2 inches here, 2 inches on both sides. That's 4 inches straight. Okay, so I have four. That is what I have. So now we'll proceed to cutting our sleeve. This is the part we'll be making use of. So all these parts is a waste. So watch me and see how we'll do our cutting for this sleeve. So I'll cut from this edge first. So just be careful and do it gently. So just take your time and cut it neatly. Okay, this is our waist part. We're not making use of this. So we have this as our sleeve. I'll still trim off these sharp edges. I'll fold it into two. I like cutting these parts together so I will have same shape at the both side. So I will not have to be cutting it differently so as to retain the same shape at the both sides. Okay, okay, this is what we have. If you are seeing it, this is what we have. So to get my sleeve now, to do my joining, this is the part I will join first. You will join this part first. After joining here, then you will join this edge. So right now, for the purpose of this class, I'll use my masking tape to do my join. So this is the edge you will join first. Look at what we have. So I'm going to bend my sleeve, bring it up, join these two edge first. Assuming this is my fabric, I'm going to cut two of these, one for lining, one for the main fabric. Then gum it with a paper gum stay, paper stay. I'll gum with this, gum both the lining and the main fabric. So this is the part I'm going to join first. So I'll do my joining now with my masking tape. So this is what we have. I've joined this part. I'll have to join this part.